Your void's
not at the moment.
The party.
Anybody playing a elementalist or a
for the gas that it
elementalist.
here.
You guys all get 2 bonus RP points.
19 to 20.
Nice.
Bonus renown
It's in the book, man. It's in the book.
Nice.
Did you get that? Did you get Thomas's little?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Little celebration of my renown point.
It doesn't apply to you, so don't worry.
What was it?
If you're playing an elementalist or a shire, you get 2 renown points.
Oh.
You're not playing either one. So.
I don't think there's anything out there for the race.
Still not winning.
Probably not.
David, get in here, man.
Get in. Seven's on in.
Over here, this side.
We are now at 7. 7 strong.
We'll cover that for the
Scoot over, Jack. Give David some room. David, I think you're on this side, man.
This is my little
Yeah, okay,
boat
there's nothing about
board.
races, there's just the 2 classes. Alright.
Wait, Thomas is a racist?
Here's my boat
Yes,
board.
Thomas is a racist, maybe.
I haven't counted yet.
ISIS.
Would you blame
Kind
him?
of like a mouse like look.
Are you an elementalist or a shade?
Okay, yeah, I'm right in the back. Let me go see if I got your...
Okay.
Halflings. You have the coolest office supplies, too.
He's an elementalist.
Dave, you're an elementalist?
He's an
Those
elementalist.
are incredible.
He's
Oh, I already have one.
Did Thomas get one?
Nice.
Thomas, you got an
Maybe a
email?
cute PDF will work now, too.
How much gold is a throwing hammer? 5?
This is true.
5. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
take
and we're keeping...
Because you're playing elementalist, you get 2 extra renown points.
25.
And we have a
So
bet
that
at
for
this
the-
table. Whoever has the most renown points at the end of the first extended rest.
Has to eat everything served during Game of Thrones night.
Yes. 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 Game of Thrones. Winter's coming.
Winter's coming.
Winter?
April
No, that's the phrase from
First.
It's
TV
Okay, what do you
show.
guys want? Or is this?
First.
I can get
Winter.
one.
Sunday.
25.
First, yeah. Monday's April 2nd. Qualifying spring.
25.
Oh, yeah?
Plus adventure
My wife's
pack.
going.
That's 15. So that's 40.
so you can actually see it.
25.
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah, just so I can see it. Because yours was hiding in the
No, just rock.
No, it's good for now.
55. 105. I'll take another
Just on the
healing
table's good
potion.
Alright, you guys good?
What are you looking for as far as information?
Almost. And,
Just character name for now.
Gotcha.
give me some things for under 20 gold.
Yeah, no, I was cool.
Alright, that's what needs to go to them, dude, not me. I'm just gonna be throwing hit points.
Torches, there we go.
Yeah, don't
How
worry
many?
about
You guys want
How much
fire?
are torches?
Fire damage? Is
Let's
this
find out
fire
where we're going,
damage,
Jack. You can
Well,
decide
I'm-
when we get there.
Ooh, yeah, kill
What
it.
season is this, man?
Season 8.
Session 1.
How much are
It says
torches?
on the
2 gold
module,
each?
doesn't it?
Something like that. I think they're 2
just
silver.
It probably doesn't
Okay,
say.
I'll take,
I miswrote something on mine.
This is 8 because David, you and I ran 6. And we played 7. So this is
10 empty flasks because I like to collect things that are liquid.
Just use the top one.
You're just gonna blow up once. It'll be impressive, but that's the
Well,
end.
let's go around. The leaders of the city of Eiring,
So it's like 3d20 damage to all creatures within 10.
to go to the village of
But you can only do it like once every 3 days.
an outbreak of abyssal plague, a supernatural disease that can turn its victims
You have to
into
buy more
demons.
black powder from the
Easting
store.
is built at a crossroads, where the high road to Cromar splits from the Trader's Road to Westgate. The village is too important to stop on the trade route to lose. Ironborn's leaders paid you each 50 gold pieces in advance. That's where the 50 I gave you guys to start with came from.
Who?
With the promise of more if something is amiss and you are instrumental in solving it.
Aaron?
Your job is to verify whether the rumors are true, and if so, put an end to the disease by whatever means necessary.
Okay, I'm sorry. What?
They left it at your discretion how to
He doesn't know, and neither do we.
Considering the plague's
guy is
supernatural
hiding
nature,
behind the grass
they
and
hinted
all.
that swift destruction of its source and
He's
the
dead.
victims might be the only way
He
to
died.
stop it.
He died, Jacob. It was
Now
very
we have
tragic.
time for you guys to introduce your characters
spell the
as
name
you're
of the
going down the
city
road. Ironborn, it's
Don't worry, put your name on the card.
IAEBOR.
Ironborn. And it's at the crossroads of Cormyr and Westgate?
No, this is where you guys are heading from. You're heading to Easting.
Easting is where the
at the
plague
cross-
is.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you get all that, Scotty?
I did.
Easting is the crossroads. So we're
Tiamas.
at the bar.
Would you care to start us off on the introduction of a character?
My name is Gerald Kai. I'm a war priest. I can't speak right now because I'm elementalist and I'm void. And I'm not sure what that means. I'm a Genasi void soul. So I'm gonna.
You're gonna let him label you like that? I thought you were a nihilist, man. Shouldn't you reject all this labeling that the man used to I don't think you're a god.
I don't think my God either, but you know, it's the one that I got.
I agree with you on him.
Yes. Thank you.
I don't like him either.
But it shall be my duty to help
I am
these fellow
Kadim
travelers
Sul.
to survive.
I am a fire soul Genasi sorcerer.
Kadim
Kadim Sul.
Kadim Sul.
Molly, God. That's just what I pictured. Nice.
Randomly generated.
By the way, anybody
Next.
who stays this season with an AoE gets bonus RP.
Next. Character introduction.
I didn't know I had to be on camera.
Oh yeah. Camera introduction.
Anonymity's blown right now.
I hope you're not in the witness protection program.
Gamer, man.
It's okay, you got the hat thing. Just roll with it.
There we go. Dwarven Rogue.
You were born for camera, dude. What are you talking about? It's awesome.
This season I'll be playing Watsy, the Sea Dragonborn Knight.
Watson?
Watsy.
Elementary there,
Watsy.
What's the Watson?
That's the only way you can pronounce my true draconic name, which is Watsy Ithacothranus.
Of course it is.
Yeah, so I allow you to call me Watsy as I remind you that all life originated
That's the second time.
at the crossroads between water and land. And the Dragon Kingdom must be returned through the portal from which it fell during the spell plague, evidently.
As you're lying on the ground, gasping for breath at your crossroads.
There's no gasping for breath.
Remember who
and
might
don't
or
do
might
crossroads, that's my move!
Jack.
Jeez.
I'm playing,
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm playing Biqua to Joel. And
Okay.
yeah, when I made that name, I thought it was a lot cooler.
The most truthful comment of the night.
He's a Genasi wizard.
Very nice.
I am Pyrite Rock Hurler, Halfling Sorcerer.
Like it. The monk, similar to David Carradine, does not speak. He just takes his 50 gold, hands it to the cleric. You have an extra 50 gold. Because I have nothing but a robe on. No undies either.
Good to know.
And a rope eldest. And
Would I have to do the Berserker, or would Barbarian work?
No robe.
you said David Carradine.
I know. His kung fu
Soul, I
character.
noticed that your hair is on fire.
My hair is fire.
From whence do you travel to this fine city of Cormier or Eiring or wherever we have to go?
Easting.
Did you turn a corner here that I didn't know?
Going to Easting.
You're going to
Where are we now?
You're on the road to Easting.
On the road to Easting.
Oh no.
It's a road movie.
Oh, my dad gave up candy for mine.
I'm just traveling the world and seeing what adventure brings me.
Or would the Barbarian version be
Excellent.
book too?
Yes.
Face the world.
I'm looking for gold to line my pockets eventually to open up a blacksmith.
He has all the gold.
He does. Get it from him.
I will share freely whatever is needed.
I made just one. It's minor.
Awful good, I got you.
Alright, so does anybody here have training in Arcana?
I know almost nothing about this.
There you go.
Those of you that have training in Arcana know that if the rumors of this Abyssal Plague are true,
See,
the Abyssal Plague does actually create demons.
somebody.
Bestial creatures of destruction that are intent on spreading contagion and increasing their numbers. And you know that the wounds from such creatures can cause you to turn into a demon.
I don't plan to get wounded.
Anybody have training in healing?
Wait, what? Rewind?
The people with Arcana know that if the plague's real, it can turn them into demons if you're wounded by the creature. It actually is a plague. So who has heal? Alright, you know that creatures infected with the plague develop bruising swords, blisters, growths of crimson and crystal laced with
Hey John,
veins and flexible. Roughly half of those infected
the class
survive.
bonus of
Quarter of the
endurance,
victims
does it
die,
go
and
just
the
straight
rest
to
turn
the
into
endurance or
demons.
the constitution?
It can also be spread to the birds.
Did you say red crystals?
Red crystals with veins of silver and flecks of gold.
Is there any cure, man?
What?
Are there any cure?
Yes, it can be cured magically and through just being properly cared for.
Can I, as we near the area where we're supposed to, I guess I'm gonna try and stealth.
Holy cow! It's a friendly game. Put knives out on the table. Look at this.
Take your role play.
For DM's reference, 27 for stealth.
Okay.
As we near the
Who has
area.
history training? Anybody?
I have -1 to history.
No,
I
I
have plus 10.
mean, you actually have it trained.
I have a train. And
Okay.
I'm plus 10.
You know that people of Easting earn their living by farming local livestock and serving the trade caravans bound for Erebor, Cromar, and Westgate, at which they sit at the crossroads.
How big is this city supposedly, though? I
It's a
mean,
small village. It's a small farming village.
500 people, give or take.
No less than that.
So
Most of the people live on the
Okay,
farms
so
outside
someone
of
has
it,
to
so
help
the
me.
town itself
How
is
many
actually
feet and how many powers?
so we're looking at maybe 500 people in the whole
Yes.
1 feet.
general region of that. Okay.
Humans got 2.
I'm just trying to think of like
Okay, so sorry,
being
1
told this
feet.
before we head out,
2 encounters?
if my character would adjust what supplies he bought.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with the supplies I got. Extra
encounter,
rope.
1 daily.
Rope's always good.
10-foot hole.
Okay, making sure I got this right. 1 feet to it wills, 1
Rephrase that
encounter,
book
1
because somebody's
daily.
like, show me when you use it. I want to see how it's done.
Utility, which is the mind.
Alright. You guys ready to proceed on?
Sit next to my favorite friend in the whole world.
I got the stealth check
Oh, are you
already.
putting this in place in the fountain?
Ready to go.
Alright.
No, I'm talking
Let's
about
go
the
kill
thing.
Despite being slowed down by the dwarf trying to sneak
Yeah?
from bush
Yeah.
to bush to bush.
No. I said when we got closer, I would
The warding
stealth
chaos.
If he can't keep up,
Okay.
within sight of the
It's at will
of
free
the
action,
crossroads.
yeah.
So,
So
after
these
a long day
two
on the road, you arrive at the
aren't
village of
including
Easting.
this? Like, I get this
A
right
wide
away.
I guess the colorful robe is supposed to be hard.
Which
cool,
has
looks
a
good, I
large
like it.
tree-shaped pond in the middle.
Okay.
Nice.
Wooden houses line the streets. A 3-story building in the village
I think
square
that
looks
makes
more like a fortress than a house. A wooden sign showing an ox drinking out of a barrel hangs above the main door. Across from it stands a white plaster
I
tent.
guess.
Not a soul stirs in the streets. All doors and shutters are closed, and the smell of smoke is
I
strong.
saved the rest for you if
A
you want.
building burned to its foundation is the closest structure to you.
What class are you using?
What you got there?
I'm a war priest.
What you got
I
there?
point to the burning building.
Will
Okay.
painted my
Not on me.
This is where I start stealthing at this
Cotton
point.
soul, what goes on here?
I didn't do it.
Let's investigate the burning building.
I did these ones recently.
You can't see anybody right now.
I'm obviously they're probably able to see me because stealth is not really invisibility. It just means I'm
Still this one for me.
I sort of point to myself and then point towards the building as quietly as
I'm gonna use
possible,
that once
saying
I
that
get
I'll go
them
take a look.
on.
Unless there's another person who can beat a 27 on stealth.
Is there anybody else that wants to go
This
with
builder
me?
doesn't have it yet, but I'm
sounds good, man. Sneak
I'm
up.
just using this
Okay, so he's just
temporarily.
gonna go
I'm just gonna walk over there with him.
make a perception check.
Should I make one too? I'm walking over there with him,
Oh, you're walking
Whatever.
over. Yeah, sure.
but I'm not hiding.
So you're just walking alongside him. All
And I want to check that water for
16.
poison and possible
Yeah, cancel is water.
We're not at this point yet.
You're investigating. But I thought there was a tree-shaped pond.
This is the encounter later. Where right now just you're getting to town.
There's a burning building. There's a tree-shaped
It's
pond.
not burnt, it's burnt.
Burnt. It's gone.
Burnt, not burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's other people back there.
15. All right.
Then 16.
One or two tables back there.
This is the remains of a large house. Nearby there are 5 hastily dug graves that are definitely fresh.
We've only got 4 players though.
Let's see. You guys also notice, looking around, that the tracks show that people tried to prevent the fire from going to other buildings, but did nothing to help this one. The doors and windows were also barricaded from the outside.
Is it possible that this house is cursed? Crowd is cursed.
I checked the
Affected people.
I guess break stealth at this point since there doesn't seem to be anything in the immediate area. But I checked the graves to see if people like how when somebody buries somebody who they think is going to become a vampire,
feel like a
they put
moron.
like a stake in the top of the
In, like, the third
inside
room.
top. So if the vampire wakes up and impales
So you're
themselves,
Let's go through the portal of
no.
death.
But I'm checking
Looking for any
I'm
sign of
checking
rituals around
Because
the
it's
grave.
just like
A
It's just the
mound?
mound.
Is there any small
Okay,
headstone,
so-
wooden or anything?
So the rest of the stuff,
I just
like
draw
beyond warding chaos,
a little
the rest of
symbol
this stuff
on
is
each
too
mound.
high for me to worry about, right?
With my thumb.
Well, the stuff you're picking from is anything.
I think we should dig them up and bury them.
Oh wait, these are
This is all still level 1. So you can pick any of these
Kill
stuff.
them again.
Okay.
Is that possible? These are
And then
You don't know, you just know there's five graves outside this burden.
Just
So you
in
want
case,
to dig them up?
just in case, because of what we've been told.
I shake my head no, and I just walk away.
I ready in action, but I also back away. I ready in action with a.
Okay, so if you're all digging and he's just standing off to the side.
I'm not digging, I'm walking away.
I'm a
Literally
wielding dwarf
walking
scout.
away. My back to them.
wielding dwarf scout.
Yes,
That is awesome.
I did a war pick and a light war pick.
Before
I'm
I
not
should
I'm gonna mine the shit out of whatever we
Activate all
can.
second wars.
There's no tools.
Did you guys make shovels or anything?
I'm gonna be mining. I'm a miner.
Because that's the problem.
You're digging with a mace? I dare you to go outside and try to dig
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, really.
So you don't get very far very fast.
But like,
I
I
guess
learned to declare my dwarf to be only 3 feet
I
tall
keep
so he
a
can be a small
wary
creature.
ear out, just because. But I go to search the house.
I'm walking away.
To search the house.
Where are you walking?
I'm gonna
Towards
declare
the
him to be
house
only 3
with
feet tall so
ox.
he can
Did
be
you say an
small.
ox getting a drink on the
There's a large
sign?
three-story building.
That's where I'm
Basically, you
walking.
can guess it's a tavern.
Yeah.
Across from it's a temple. It's closer to you. And there's it's basically opposite sides. You don't like the seven dwarves?
I go into the house and
It's only the 2
search for
dwarves.
anything.
It's burnt down to rubble.
Well, as soon as this one dies, I can bring in another.
So no valuable,
Yeah.
no metal, nothing like that.
That's fine, because I also.
And as I walk by the temple, they
find
make a
some
little
bad
sign. That's it. And then I'm just walking to the tavern.
We're gonna hold off there.
Okay.
I'm a war priest.
You haven't successfully dug anything.
who needs healing?
You're swinging your mace in the dirt.
When you work, the target takes half damage from the next attack.
Make a perception check.
So I basically make
Go right ahead and be level 6. Go right ahead.
By the fact that like the way all the
I'm starting here.
still have to start my Gilligan encounter.
Digging up dead bodies.
Okay?
I
Find
check the
players.
house to see if the fire
Okay.
looks like it came. I check the house to see if the fire looks like it came from inside or outside.
You're not a player, you're the DM. Dan doesn't know how to play.
Where's my perception?
How
22.
they all work?
You can't
Yep.
tell. You just know this place is it's decimated.
So
I'm gonna declare him to be 3 feet tall so he can be a small
small
creature. He's a midget
It's
dwarf.
like there's 4 inches of stone where all the walls used to
Why do
be.
you want to be a small
That's
creature?
how.
Because I get extra. Because
I think it's a thief, I would
expertise gives me extra damage.
No
I can
effort
beat
was
creatures.
made to put
Mark, if
this
you're small, you
I-
can use the war pick.
You guys see a
Yes, I can.
scroll
I'm a
kind of
dwarf.
fly over you, piece of
Everybody,
paper, and it lands, and it says, obviously, the town thought these people were infected.
Yes, but in fact, what?
I think we're being too loud.
Oh,
no, we're getting started.
And then other people got abyssal plague.
yes.
They already started. They're all good. Go ahead, keep playing, guys.
Oh, thanks.
Ignore everybody, be quiet, ignore them.
Okay, bye!
You guys.
Okay, gotcha. You're gonna get people over here shooting.
Oh, you said everybody.
Next week.
They're clearly not everybody. There's some other random people.
I've never been one of everybody.
We're somebody.
I think this is every
You
season
know
that we've been
what?
shooting.
Everybody is somebody.
Thanks, John.
Everybody needs somebody to love
Like
them.
a 4-foot hole
Okay.
next to one of the bodies. And then I'm gonna,
Nothing like shallow
and then I'm gonna let it
Yeah.
tip over into the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dig
So as the body's spilling over, you notice that all these corpses were obviously heavily burned
So
by
we'll
fire.
start with Sid. Go for
So
it.
they were,
Yeah,
were
with
getting
the
down,
fire.
they were inside the house when it was just
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to one another.
shaking my head.
I head towards the tavern at this point.
I'm sitting cross-legged. I'm just like,
whoever's got
waiting
you can make
by
a
the
kill
Oh
check.
man,
That's why you're here.
don't bring them back to the dead.
Sky worshiper.
What's
A
up, Doc?
halfling, about 3 foot tall,
Despite the heavily burnt
and
bodies, you can
I'm
tell that
wearing
they
a
were
traditional
infected.
gi, which is the Asian.
I'm a dwarf. I'm getting sober. I head to the
Scratch
tavern.
yourself with their nails and see what happens.
Check to see if
I have a blood red belt tied around my
Okay, so we're quarantining him.
is
I head to the tavern.
Yeah,
and
do your
I'm
clearance,
a value, and I'm getting sober. I would rather not.
You were with him walking towards
his
the
hair looks like he may have done it with a dagger.
So no, you guys, we're gonna go to you two now.
By the way, I do keep an
Don't
ear out in
forget.
case somebody screams like there's a body that's moving that shouldn't be.
A stray breeze comes by
Pyrite's
and
with us
blows his
too.
hair off the
Gotcha.
side. And
So your
like,
As you guys are
character
going over towards the town,
and then you go about your business.
you can kind of tell there's people in the buildings, but they're keeping the doors shut, they're keeping the windows locked. They don't even want you to realize that they're there. So obviously they're not.
He's the one that
I
makes you
give a
feel
little bit of a
alright.
grunt.
Alright.
I haven't even stolen anything yet, and they're already hiding from us.
Barbarians people usually hang out in the tavern. We should go see if there's anyone in the tavern.
As you get close to the temple, you realize
by a
it's
random wandering army for
the
shits
primary
and
deity of the
I found out that I'm much better at killing people than making
So what's her
bits,
name?
as good as I am at it. So now I found a new
It's a
passion
large
in life.
open stone building,
Smashing
white
things.
walls
That's
with
how
large
you're supposed to
windows,
feel, by the way.
grapevines and roses climbing
Alright.
against the age
So rumors.
Yes.
At the front door stands a marble statue of a curvaceous woman, lambs darting around her feet.
I
A
didn't come up with
simple
a name
altar
yet.
stands in the center of the building.
Travel there.
And as you guys are passing by,
I give a bow of
hear
respect.
Catch the first caravan.
raised voices disturbing the serenity of the temple.
On the caravan.
One has
towards that
the
way.
quality of an elderly male, while the other is a
All
strong
right. Well,
female.
for the
The
moment,
male voice says,
until
I've known most of these people since they were born, and you want us to kill them? Not all turn into demons! Are you sure the disease is not speaking for
you
you?
move closer.
The female voice
Stop
replies,
talking.
if I die, no one can help you if they do turn. What happens then?
On the sides
And
of
then
roads and
their
such,
voices
you
just kind of
see
mingle as
half
they're obviously arguing
decaying
with each other. You can't
bodies,
make out anything else.
animals that have been ripped apart.
Well,
I'm going in the
Humans
temple.
that look like they've been ripped in
Yeah.
half.
Let's go find out who these people are.
Tasty.
So the voice is coming from like a
There.
back patio, so you're going to walk through the
At night, when you travel at night,
as you come outside,
the
you
dawn,
continue to
at night,
argue,
you see
seem to come to
red
no
eyes
agreement. The
sort of
discussion
lit
stops once
after
you arrive.
force going off
They
and
both
on,
rise
but
to their feet and look at you and go,
I continue to the tavern.
The caravan
Alright,
leaders
then we'll get back
mostly
to you
say,
later.
yeah, there's been rumors about some kind of
I'm just
plague that
going to bow,
people have been
point to my
doing nonsense
halfling
and
friend here.
eating things, but
Good day, fair
he
folk.
points at bodies with overtried orcs with goblins.
Little diplomacy.
Nobody, right?
Big one. Let's start it off then. Here it is.
Where's
Here's
my
the
trash?
Anyway, it's pretty good because I'm high in
Let us
charisma.
start.
Ooh, nice.
Leaders of the city
10.
Yeah.
of Erebar, Lady Bar, and merchant
Alright.
council ordered a group to go to the village of Eastlink
Thank you.
and investigate rumors
Which
of an
town do you
outbreak
come
of
from?
an
What's that
abyssal
message?
plague,
Erebor. You're a
a supernatural
bar.
disease that turns its
Yes.
victims.
You're a bore.
Okay, thank you. I am Father. Let's see.
Eastlink
Evander
is built at a crossroads where the
to my
high
side
road
here
to
is Sir
Farmar
Arvi,
splits
our
from the
knight with the
Trader's
purple
Road
dragon.
to Westgate.
Oh, hey!
Oh.
Spell the name, man.
They stop.
Alright,
Trade
Father
with blue.
E-V-E-N.
Shut down this
D-U-R.
village. Trade stops,
Evander.
people die, and so
And he is an elderly man with cropped gray hair, a weathered
leaders
face.
pay you each
He has a
50 gold
hawk-like
in
nose and
advance
sharp green eyes that seem to be measuring the worth of
I'll take some of the watermelon.
with the promise of more if
He
something
wears
is
only a
amiss
simple
and
brown robe and leather
you
sandals.
solve it and you
Does he have a ring?
What?
Does he have a ring?
No, that's Sir somebody.
your job is to
Sir
verify
Arvi
whether the
is a
rumors
sturdy
are
woman
true
in her 30s.
and put an end to the disease by whatever means necessary.
A-R-V-E-E.
They left it to your discretion how to accomplish this.
She has a long
Considering the
braided
plague's
blonde
supernatural
hair,
nature, they
feverish
hinted
blue
that a
eyes,
swift destruction
showing
of the
sore
sword
signs
and
from
victims
some blisters
might
on
be
her
the only
face
way
and
to
hands.
stop it.
Her
Uh-oh.
left arm is bandaged.
Steady, Watson.
She's armed with a bastard sword and a dagger at her hip. And beside her,
go to the store before leaving?
No, just because you have a bastard sword doesn't mean you are one.
she wears plate armor and the tabard of the Purple Dragon Knights from
Okay,
Cormar.
and every time you use your brow, you bark.
Elder Evandar. Evandar.
Does Evan know
I kind of bow to him and, you know, acknowledge his sandal wearing robe. That's the same thing I'm dressed
After a
in
long
with
day
no
on the road,
weapon,
you have arrived at
no
Westgate.
gear, and
The
His sharp
road
green
leads
eyes
into
and seems to
Eastling's
measure
Central
his
Square,
Jacob, just do
which
it.
has a large tree shaded
nods
pond in the middle. Wooden houses line the streets.
everyone measures me up.
Don't worry about
Worship the god of war. They
A
just
three-story
don't know.
building in the village is more like a fortress than a house.
And I just kind of bow and say, who's the one who sent us?
All the dwarves go, yes, we know what that is.
We were hired in Eiring. I don't think we had a name.
Yes, you did.
Across from it stands a
the
white
leaders
plaster
were Lady Braun
temple.
and the Merchant Council.
Everybody prays.
Yeah, I say, and I tell him, I go, the
Now, his
Merchant
soul stirs in
Council
the streets.
and
Everything's
Lady
abandoned,
Braun
doors
has
locked,
sent us to help us
barricaded.
with your plague.
No
And it
lights
seems
on.
it has already claimed
The
some
smell of smoke is
members,
strong.
and maybe
The
some
smell of
future
burning flesh is
members.
stronger.
And I point to her.
A building
Tragic
burns
events
the
will get to
foundation
that
of the closer
shortly.
structure.
I think
to
we
the
should start at the
head.
beginning though.
You wish
So
to
he goes over
explore
everything
the
you guys
village or
were
not?
discussing amongst yourselves on the road about the arcane and the history and the healing and all that stuff. So he goes over it with it, and he tells you about the town. Evandar's like, the first symptoms appeared about 10 days ago. Several villagers showed signs of infection at the same time. No signs of demons have been found in the village. So we're not sure where the
Right now,
disease came from.
it's in the midday.
We're worried about outside infection.
What were the symptoms?
The crimson blisters.
Now, is there anything that says that can basically any animal transmit it? So even like rats technically could?
Oh, you can't ask. You're in the tavern.
No, this is
This was
from
on the
this
road.
was on the.
What you
Oh,
do is if a demon, somebody that turned into a demon
Basically, they all worship
wounds
her,
you,
and it's
it can
different.
transmit that
Okay,
way.
so
And
it's
through
human-
food and drink.
So it's human to human, and then food or
The temple
drink,
is
but
large,
not like
open stone
rats
building
and
with
stuff
white
like
your
that.
knowledge.
walls and large
Oh, yeah.
windows.
I've read the books.
No spoilers, please.
No metagaming.
Lawful good, healing temple.
Arvine
Okay,
takes
so they
his.
started out with blisters. And
Yes, they start off with blisters.
There's also
none of them actually turned into demons.
50% seem to survive. 25% died, and the other 25% turned into demons. If I remember what the
Yes,
book
25
said.
died, 25 turned, 50 survived.
And there's no forms of outside healing that can stop
Remains of a
the
cat.
process.
Magical healing would be. Well, you're back at the tavern, so
We're
they have that.
digging, dude.
Remains
No,
of a
he,
cat.
you're
Or
at the
burnt
grave.
house, yeah.
It's odd.
I'm in the tavern smoking a pipe. An
I
oddly
eat the cat.
purplish-colored fume comes up from it.
What you guys got on the way there? Here's the way the play works. At the first stage is 10% of
See
the
how long
body
the
is
cat's
covered
been
with
dead?
Nope, I ate
poison
it.
growth.
Everybody has this. What?
Then it goes
See how
out
long
to
the cat's been
50%
dead?
and finally covers 90% of the body, and that's when
We
death
move on.
or transformation is imminent.
I burned the corpse.
I ate it.
Now, those who survived,
I ate the cat already.
did they go through all those stages
Well, I can't have an iron
and then
belly.
survive, or does it stop
What
at a certain
does
point?
Matter of fact,
the
when you guys
W
go
in
in
brackets
village,
mean?
Stop it.
Weapon.
One weapon. Whatever your weapon die is.
So
Okay.
if you have like
But
a
you
long
said
sword,
when it covers
I
90%,
have
the
the
chain, either
plague,
one
yeah.
is death or the is imminent.
It's coming, yeah.
But some people got that far and
2d4.
survived too.
John, you handle that.
Okay.
That's what I'm wondering. Did they get that far and survive?
So,
so just basically one.
The weapon indicates whatever you're rolling for your weapon.
Okay, great.
charisma.
So,
Okay.
everybody made
So he starts going
basically,
through the
everybody has
history.
religion.
So he tells you the history about that. Arvine steps in at that point and says, 2 days ago, one of the victims turned into a demon. I killed the creature, but now without
Yeah.
suffering a serious wound. Obviously, as you can see, I'm now infected. Shortly after the fight, fearful citizens locked the others of that victim's family in their house.
And while
and
this
burned
is
it
all
to the
going on,
ground.
the dwarves are all looking
5
at
people
the
died a
odds.
horrible death before we could restore order.
Yeah, it's important to go in
In
there
the
and make
last
sure
2 days,
the
I've
kegs are
gathered the
okay.
infected people, 11 in total.
Follow that. Yeah, I'll go in
There's
there.
the partake in there.
All current victims have been gathered.
I'm a dwarf. I'm going in there.
Evandar steps in at this point and goes, yes, I had thought she was gathering all to make the treatment simpler. But her plan is to kill them all and then take
And
herself
as the
back.
drow goes, I wish not to
At this
partake
point,
in that.
her
And the
jaw
elf goes,
sets.
shut up,
She's
you're
like,
not invited.
my tactic is what's best for this town. Who is going to step up if anyone turns after I can't fight any longer?
And I'm going to step up to her at that point, and I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to reassure her. I go, "You're going to be okay."
Make a diplomacy check.
All right.
And
Doors is,
And a constitution check.
barricaded,
And kind of
after a
metagaming
couple
here,
of
Scott,
hits,
but
they see
have you taken a vow of
couple
celibacy
eyes
just
to
out of
eyeball
curiosity? What order do you belong to?
I know, dude. She's a sturdy blonde with blue eyes.
18.
18? Okay, she kind of calms down. She obviously doesn't believe you about the her getting better part.
The lad.
And that's fine. I go.
but we're
Such
here to
rash measures should not be taken when you have a party and a group of 7 strong warriors
Here, here.
to aid and aid you.
And there
There's 7 of you?
There are. They're
Six
just.
and a half.
I go.
Six and two halves.
One is in the tavern, and the other one is. The others are reburied dead that seem to be put in too shallow
Yes, I did.
graves
No,
for
really?
a cleric.
Yes, I did. Totally.
They're taking care of
First it was
his
his
bodies
eye.
were
It
diseased.
had like this bloodshot eye.
Okay, you're no longer the tallest
They are
person.
taking great care. They know
Yeah, I still
all
got
about
tallest
it.
on this side of the table.
Feels the same way.
That's what they hear.
Don't touch him!
I still got tallest.
Evandor just kind of shakes his head going, oh, if only we had the materials. I know how to cure diseases through the magic of Shanti, but we just do not have the materials on hand.
What materials do you need?
The standard police and
DM's discretion.
or Residium.
How much would a set of unarmored, but just like heavy leather gloves likely cost? 1 gold, 2 gold?
Not even that much. You're probably looking at about half a gold piece.
Okay. I'm just thinking if we're. I'm just
Not
thinking.
even that, actually, those are like farming equipment. They'd probably be in the copper range. So say 3 copper.
Okay, because I'm just thinking if my character is coming into a place where like touching something could get me sick, obviously as part of my tools I'm going to have heavy gloves in
I
case
figure
I
that's
need.
kind of the standard adventurer's outfit. is A good set of gloves and boots.
Just assume you have.
Okay.
Unless you're playing a barbarian who's running around with nothing but a loincloth, you're good.
I almost came in.
You say that like that's a bad thing.
Oh, I'm barefoot. I don't even have sandals. I'm just barefoot.
Sorry, guys, I mentioned that.
So
Marco.
what are the items that you need
Over
for us
there
to find
in the temple right now.
Well, are you in the temple now?
Yeah, I ran.
Holy symbol.
The holy incense or Residium? The
Where can that be found?
God,
Standard
so called
ritual.
At most major cities, but we don't have any out here in this small village.
Where's the nearest tavern?
You just came from it.
Yes.
Oh.
I go, so what is more important, for us to get these items for you, or for us to track down
The source.
the source of this plague?
Well, perhaps we should gather your group and you can go
What
look
was
at
the
the
rule
and
for like how
decipher
many you had to have
if you've
before
truly
it
been
becomes a
tasked
+1?
I'm gonna go get everyone.
I'm sitting in the
I'll let the
tavern.
halfling.
1, 0, 2,
I'm
1,
sitting in the
minus 1,
tavern.
4.
I have a pipe on me. A slightly purple
First one is
colored
1.
smoke is coming out of the end, and I've
So
probably got 2 flagons
0.
of mead in me. But being a dwarf, that
2.
This is
doesn't mean that's okay
Yeah.
to me. But
outside of the
Modifier for
fact that
11 is
it's
0.
insanely quiet, it's
The 14 is going to be 2.
for the barmaids.
Next one's 1.
It's a standard.
Minus 1.
Looks like it'd be great when caravans are rolling through.
And 4.
obviously I notice it's oddly quiet, and I've been talking to him for a while before lighting that pipe.
Okay.
But
Subtract 10
let's see.
divided
I
by 2.
basically ask him, when was the last time any a caravan of any size came through? And by any size, I mean like 10 people or more in the caravan, like a decent
So
size.
if
Or you can
my
divide by
hit
2 and then
points
subtract
is
5.
12
the
plus
opposite.
my
Right now, we're not
constitution
expecting
score,
that
I'd be
for a
12.
Well, you could, but
But we
then
still
that
get
wouldn't
the
help you make
occasional
You have 12 plus your
group
constitution
of like
score. What?
2 going through from town
So
to
just
town.
12.
We sit at the crossroads.
But then it's
I've heard maladies of the
there's a
flesh
part
and
for your
other
starting
kinds
hit point.
becoming people. Have you heard from any of
I
the
think you'll have
travelers that come
24.
through of other
It's your constitution score
areas
plus
in the area-
something.
other
Plus 12.
peoples
There
of
you
the
go.
area being afflicted with
So it'd be
this?
23.
That's
No.
here.
Oh, plus your
Seems like
number,
every
your
place else
constitution
Oh,
number.
okay.
No,
Something
his name
to
is
offend the gods.
That's with 2 R's of
Have
door.
you
D-O-R-F.
have you
Constitution score versus bonus, yeah.
okay, next question. Have you broken any temples or moved any holy relics that you know
That's where
of
the
lately?
His parents were not very creative.
I
I
can't
mean,
speak
like,
for what the others do.
you
It's
and
pretty much
so he
all
hasn't
I
heard
know, but you only
anything
have
of
2, so
that.
there's no point.
Healing.
And I know I'm asking the right questions, I'm just not getting any answers. Let's see. Oh, well, let's go to the default
I don't
You're gonna get
question.
6.
Do you know of any information that one who might be seeking out
In
a
your
source
search
or
value.
seeking out a cure,
Was
Supposed to be
First
where
initial
one
D.
might want to go for such information?
No,
Your best bet would be to talk
blood.
to Father
Wait,
Evandir
hold
or Sir
on.
RP.
is it half
I'm
a
guessing
bloody
they would be
Run
at
the
the
town.
temple.
surge value?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing they would be at
Okay,
the
so
temple.
what's blood is
Yes,
half.
they've been
I have
there
to-
arguing all week. I'm sure you're
I have a couple of companions
always
who
rounded
are
down.
with them right
Okay,
now, most likely. I
so
think I'll
what-
just
okay,
wait
so
here until
So
they
it's
get here.
11, so then you have
But
that.
I'm curious, did I kind of go the right route at least with my
You were
question?
asking me questions. You were just asking him to a guy.
Should have a better constitution.
No, but I figure being a rogue and all
These
that
are
is
simple
more.
for those folks that just kind of they're worried about their own shit. This is to them like the act of God's coming down.
Oh, I figured that. I just wanted to make sure because there's been times where like there's one key question I'm supposed to ask.
Is
and
it?
I can't word it right.
I go with more of the spirit of the question than anything else, so you won't have to worry about specific wording.
Okay.
Let me look at it real quick.
But so yeah, so I just kind of sit there, I guess, until which one of you guys are coming in to get me?
Well, Pyrite was running you back to the house
and
group, right?
investigate rumors of an outbreak of the
Yeah, and I just
outside to yell supernatural
and I
It's a good distance. You're not entirely
This thing is built at a crossroads with a high road before me.
Okay.
and I'm just walking and gathering him.
The village is too
insane
important to stop on the trade route to lose.
Towns.
You guys are in the temple?
With a big swig, I finish off the last of the ale, throw down the coins I owe, snuff my pipe, pick up my gear.
Not charisma highest.
Head on out.
I changed it.
So you guys are gonna
Clergy
finish.
has no authority here.
And on my way out, I thank the barkeep for his for the conversation.
You're welcome. Leave a better tip.
Okay, so now you're 18,
So,
26, 13.
As you guys all gather with